Get it. Let's hit.
I'm
live.
AFC matchup
I'm live today.
Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This is fielded at the goal line.
Nah, that's my shit hooked to boom shit for some reason.
Just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I just posted mine in the chat. But his is posted to my old YouTube for some reason. I don't know. I think I'll teach him how to stream. See what this wonder stud defense he's so hyped about talking about.
Man, put that wood on that man, bro. Put the wood on that man.
Let's get it together. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Fuck you mean? Where you at, Bradley? Make a play. Oh, he mossed you. Damn. He straight up mossed him. Damn, he mossed your motherfucking ass. He was all on that shit too.
Run for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Shit, that was lucky, really.
From the
no, maybe he's been doing that all year though. I don't know.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
gonna stop the run. You gonna stop Dalvin?
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
I wish I could have just seen this catch he made, though.
Hey, check 20, 80 weapon. Check 50, check 50.
He threw it up to Mike Evans. He probably do got mossed.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
What? 3rd down, too. All right, damn, man. How you gonna do me? Woo! That boy McCaffrey retarded.
And now on 3rd
you got a
down,
game. You got a game on you.
To pick up the first.
I always play the playoff game much smarter than regular season. Too fast. Come on, you gotta juke him.
From the gun.
Gotta juke him, my boy.
Going right side here, and that's
7-3, second quarter. He winning.
There, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Who that? Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 61. Matchbox light.
They'll run for it. Cook. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Dalvin Cook
I threw it across the field. Dumb throw. That's on me.
And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
That's on me. Why'd I do that? That's how you lose right there. Shit like that. It really did. Fucked up right there. Horrible throw, man. Damn. Don't beat yourself, man. Don't beat yourself. Tripping.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, it's Jackson.
And then threw a pick on a good drive. Bullshit.
Harold Landry, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Jackson now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. There he goes left side.
Let's go, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but
pick six.
I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Who you talking to? Oh, Draco, I muted him because I'm playing with him.
Stopped his ass.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And an alley to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and the Bengals have a first down.
That's exactly what I want.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun.
Give me that. You're not ready for it.
And it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Damn, Draco, you
well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Little motherfucker. Little 12-year-old to beat me.
Bye, Kush.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Bye, Kush.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Big play there. 43 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Calling the wrong shit. Why am I going
They have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own.
Motherfucker, 12 years old, man. Draco.
True clock? True clock? No, we score a one-play drive. What you talking about?
On defense or special teams. That gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, count that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson.
Oh, and this is going to be incomplete.
House too.
Oh, five. You got to make
target there.
Hey, right
and it's
there.
third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone.
A lot of these rookies out here, Jim, it's their first game, man. I ain't using them all.
An incomplete pass
just
on
built
that
them
last
up,
play,
man.
and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Jackson.
I got stuck. Oh, he missed the wide open dude. He tripped.
And that's caught by Smith.
I got stuck on the line. You seen dude wide open down the middle? He tripping.
A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Now Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To try again after the sack. Jackson. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Jackson.
Damn, I'm about to say, that was a hell of a throw. I should have picked that.
A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
I can't believe he caught that.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Nice throw.
Give me that.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14
you can't stop the run.
That could really put them in command.
You can't stop the run.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Yeah. He was lagging.
After
You
the
can see it in the screen.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On second down, Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up third down.
Mike outside. Mike 55. Mike 55. So don't say nothing.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Now that's disappointing for the defense.
That was heartbreaking right there, wasn't it? That was heartbreaking right there.
They let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Darnold.
Protein spill.
They'll run for it with Cook, and he will take it in.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra points against the uprights. And it's now
add him real quick and tell him I told him to put his hands up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No, I'm talking about in the chat. Tell him to put his hands up.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Fuck.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a...
He's got a man complete. And he
Put your
takes
hands
it
up.
all the
Good
way
stuff.
down to the 3.
Put your hands up. Good
A
stuff.
big play there for Cincinnati. 73
That's what I came here for. A battle,
Even after all
not
those
a
interceptions, he's
not this
deterred,
cupcake
still
shit.
confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules.
He don't got
about
Lamar.
playing
This
that
is Trevor.
position still
This is Trevor
apply.
in this league.
If things go
Yeah.
wrong, you still act
He got
like you're
Lamar
the
in the
best
regular
player out
league.
on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Crunch time, defense. 51 the Mike, boy, 51. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Whoop. What? You was lying. Oh, my God.
2 minutes to play here in this
That man
first
talking about
half
chewing
of
clock.
the
Look at him.
NFL
He trying to make sure I don't get the
playoffs.
ball for the second half, Jid. Look at him.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. From 3 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down
14-10.
This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go.
Fuck off me.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play call, like how they sequence things,
Good shit.
how it's run. But you
Fuck
know,
I'm
at the
talking
end of the
about. I
day,
told you I'm
it's still
live.
execution.
Fuck
Those guys
me.
out on the field, and right now they are locked in.
I
and
told
really
you I
looking
was
good.
live, Jim.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch 85. Check the outside, 80. Hatchet, hatchet.
17-14. Me.
They run again on 1st down. Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Right there in the middle, 55. Check pass, check pass. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Check three, check three, check three. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On second down now, it's Cook. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Check. 55 to Mike. And 80. 55 to Mike. Right here, right here. 50. Hey, Delta. 55. Defense, we're touch.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup, as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get in the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Once
again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Nice out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun.
Ooh, right, they trying to set one up.
Complete to Lockett. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up fourth down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
He's going to let this one go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
They got both seasons, though.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 their own 36-yard line.
He got a
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
50. Mike 50. Down to lose one. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Hey. 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. It's going to be a long time.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of one on first down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh? Yeah, that's what I do. Rush in. Red 80.
Again, it's Cook. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Watch twist. Red 80.
Cook. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down.
I juked the wrong way.
Where all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
If I'd have juked left, I'd have got outside, and there was no one there.
Me.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Oh, that was so close.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 20-yard line.
I hit that juke, man. Fuck.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. He almost got a free touchdown.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson will throw again. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Christian Kirk, 57 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was
up 3. He got a minute.
This game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about
31,
taking a little bit of the air out of the
28.
ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Motion.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Woo. Hey, check Mike.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Here we go.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Come on, baby.
I should have covered for. Should have even been there.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Set, hut. Put the Pittsburgh. 51. I got you. Hey, Mike 51.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just
give me that.
Field with defense
done, nigga.
Blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
I told you I was live, G.
1 score down. Here
It's
we
over.
go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Send Wojo home. Packing.
Down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he is
Let's go.
into the end zone.
Let's go.
Denver touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
I got that dub, Keith.
You said what?
Yeah, I got that
He's
win.
got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
One. I think I just took the dub too.
What was the score?
It's 28-14 right now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He got Cashman and Lamar Jackson.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Kush was acting like he was his best friend, so he was down to do anything. That man ain't accidentally clicked nothing.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He don't want it.
Jackson throwing again. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
He's trying to finesse him. I already told y'all that yesterday.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs.
I'm telling you right now, Young, he didn't accidentally click anything.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They run. Cook.
You must be dreaming.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Mike's busy. I got you, son. I got you, son. We got it. We got it. We got it.
This nigga said he had to call you up on his trade.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold flushed out right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Oh, I got stuck.
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a play fake here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass,
I was in here, yo. It was a 2-part deal. They forgot to mute me.
Jackson now. Gonna throw again. He's gonna let it fly. And this is gonna wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
What you gonna do with Odell, Serge?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett, eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Desmond Trufant.
Oh, no. No.
And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Kush didn't mute me though.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions.
Kush sent him it was a two-part deal. That's what the third for Cashman was. The second part.
Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys though that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
Kush paused it. I called timeout with 1 second left to piss him off. About to kick a field goal. On some petty shit. On some young debt scumbag shit.
1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. Now flags come in before.
It's 28-14.
Oh, y'all just played each other twice, huh?
Clearly there was
No,
contact.
I beat him in the other league in the playoffs.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
I whooped him again.
Are you listening to me?
What? I'm gonna eat it.
Together, it's a whole joke.
I'm still eating it.
Ah, it's soft.